The Beatles, the immortality of rock. The Beatles were born in the decade of the 60s. This British band were considered the best of the 60s. Members of the band. It was constituted by John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. John Lennon, Piece of Utopia. He was Pacific, and his appearance was long-haired, slim, pointed nose, bearded, and medium height. In his famous song Imagine, he told about the importance of the freedom and the equality. Also, he wanted to show with his music the useless of the world. He always fought for artist freedom. Finally, he was killed on December 8, 1918 in New York. George Harrison and the Indians. He traveled to India for the first time in 1966, and there he knew the Indians, and with his partners learned meditation and Oriental mythology. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts. In this album they wore psychedelic military uniforms. The album was a celebration to the music, the solidarity, the freedom, and the fantasy. This album was #1 in the British and American list, and it was a revolutionary work. Yellow Submarine. This album appeared in 1969 like an evolution of their music through the cartoons. It was an innovation of animation. At the same of all their albums, Yellow Submarine was #1 in the music list. The Last Concert. On August 29, 1996, the band gave their last concert in the United States. They got tired of the concerts because the public wasn't listening, and they decided to record in studios. The Beatlemania. It was a musical movement that influenced in the social and cultural revolution in the decade of 60s. It generated the equality in women's rights and gender, and emerged the hippismo and culture. To sum up, the Beatles were the most important band in the rock's history because they created the seed of new music style that influenced a lot of bands around the world like Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, and Lake and Palmer.